And this just provides a lot of pressure and push for Xiaofeng in the early game on this Skarner. So I'm really interested to actually see how he operates in the first 10 or so minutes of the game. We've seen
that they're sending Saber actually back to the mid lane, and Xiaofeng not wanting to contest or go for a flip, instead going for these grubs instead. So Junhao should be able to finish this one off nicely. Ultra Prime getting on the objective board, but overall LNG still controlling that top side of the map pretty admirably.
LNG going to have a Vice Iron grip on that one for a while.
Sasha now getting targeted, and he shouldn't have stepped too far forward. Getting stunned up by Xiaofeng. Right now it's just the tanks hitting him, but they're going to do enough damage actually to take him down. Give first blood over to Haichao. LNG on the board first after what was a very unnecessary death from the Ultra Prime support.
For the grubs. But ultimately, LNG, I feel, are stronger in the team fights. I think Ultra Prime realized that too, and they're just going to surrender them. This is going to be really big for Zika in particular, who we're expecting to be on the side lanes about 75% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's just able to show mid and allow for that. All three of those grubs actually to get picked up by LNG.
Yeah, both teams going toward this bot side. Junhao is actually hitting the dragon. They're in a bit of a difficult situation.
Wow. They stayed around here. Saber looking for the solo kill. There was that interaction that you talked about here on the Destiny. Speaking of, he's going forward again, flashing in. Gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. As now it is Ultra Prime controlling the Dragon Pit and taking their second of the game. Engage already coming forward from Xiao, but the Magnus Storm lands on a 3. It's going to be the all-out back in as Xiaofeng will drop. And Joa now spots to flash away as Zika comes forward with the teleport. Killer Instinct comes in for Baye as well. Looking to burst down the rel, forcing him to flash away. Zika gets hit by the third and Topo strike. And Baye will claim another kill as Ultra Prime get themselves the feats of warfare.
It's really difficult for Ultra Prime to actually fight with a lot of these frontliners as they don't have anything to necessarily knock them down for size yet. I mean, Baye has Kraken Slayer, and there's been a lot of debate on whether or not Kraken Slayer is really considered a tank-killing item anymore. Speaking of tanks,
yeah, I mean, that is Xiaofeng looking very beefy, diving in on a Xiao Shu. He already has to pop the Unbreakable Will, but 4 members of LNG are going to try to burst down the cow anyway, and they do so successfully with Haichao picking up the kill. Ultimate popped onto Saber. They should be able to get him as well. It's a double kill for the Aurora, and LNG will strike back. We'll see how much he can do. Again, question has not always been Haichao, can he get resources? Can he get ahead in the early game? It's what can he do with those in the team fights? Not always a lot, and sometimes we see some disappointing plays from him, but hoping to see that change here for LNG. As you started up the Rift Herald, they should be able to take it down. Now Zhang actually looking for a little bit more. Gonna get taken very, very low though, and Xiaofeng with the Flash Ixtal's impact will make sure that he pays for the Herald going in favor of Ultra Prime.
I mean, Zhang just a little too far away from his team, ultimately. They're not able to assist him. And a good Flash Ishtal's impact from Xiaofeng. Basically not capable of reacting to that. Here for LNG would go a long way in just gaining back control of the tempo of this game. Ultra Prime, if they get Soul Point, they basically put LNG on a timer. So here we go.
This one very aggressively positioned. Had to use the Valkyrie early to make sure he did not get knocked up. Speaking of knocks up, lots of them here in the Dragon Pit. As Zhuo gets taken very low. Baye flashes after him with the Killer Instinct. One more auto should take him down. He's the first one to go into this fight. As now Zhang has already popped the all-out. Xiaofeng trying to take Baye down, but he goes back into the pit and right into Haichao's arms. It's going to actually be Zika to pick up that kill, as it's a 4v3 in favor of Ultra Prime for now. Haichao dishing out damage. The health bar is not on UP's side, as Zika's still looking very menacing here around this dragon, as UP want to try to get this soul point. Is that half right now? Xiaofeng looking to chase him down the spear. Going to dodge away from Zhang. And the skirmish, the shuffle will continue to commence. Xiaofeng gets knocked up. He's going to get taken down, but Zika dives in and takes Xiaosha down in response. Another gold card comes in. A double kill in for Zhang. And this should be Ultra Prime claiming the fight. Haichao will fall as well off the Destiny, and Junhao will claim the kill.
And Saber locks it down. Haichao says, sit down, Aurora. Ultra Prime win out on the fight.
He has still had a high impact here in this game. Seeing some more skirmishing around the bottom side river. There's no dragon to take anymore, so not necessarily necessary to go for anything.
Ooh, hang on.
As Xiaosha gets the knockup on the Xiaofeng, now using that Herald and charge into this tier 1. Try to take some of it down, but it's going to go right to the Excel's impact of Xiaofeng. But now the headbutt will send Xiaofeng right back into the team. Zhang teleporting right under the tier 1 turret, and he will yeet one back with him. That is going to be Fish 1 taken down thanks to the all-out. And Zhuo will be the next target. Magnus Storm only delaying what's going to be a double kill going into the Cristante's hands.
Nauticon Grapes.
Ultra Prime have their sights on a win in a best-of-3 series, one that they have not been able to achieve in over 3 months. But they have not finished it off just yet. They claim the Otacon, they are at soul point, but there is still work to be done.
Card constantly pursuing LNG in these extended chases. Speaking of getting pursued, Young might be pursuing them
LNG,
after being the pursued one.
They were trying to collapse onto Zhang, but now Ultra Prime have found the collapse onto them instead. Xiaofeng gets knocked back with the Intofo strikes and will die, and that is the smite available taken away on the side of UP. However, LNG, they're not done just yet. A nice engage comes through from Zhuo, and Saber is taken down, making it a 1-for-1 overall. Zhang now at half HP, forced to run away. Xiaosha lands another knockup though on the Haichao. He's still one of the stronger members in the game, and he gets taken back between the worlds, and Zhang gets shut down. Ultra Prime though get one back. A crazy fight, an all-out brawl in the bottom lane, and now Zhuo is one of the one taken very low. Junao goes forward, picks himself up a double kill, and forces Fish 1 and Haichao to back away. Anyway here, and Zika hunting with these spears, but instead it looks like LNG's prio goes towards the mid lane wave.
I got a little nervous there, honestly, about that spear. But nonetheless.
80 Nidalee. Not a lot of damage on that one anymore. Junhao on this Xin Zhao. Again, the junglers, maybe this just because Quacks are here, man, but they've really delivered in all the games so far. Xiaofeng even finding engages critical at the start of the game for LNG, has yet to really find all the ultimates, and a lot of those champions have that value here. We're going to see that in any potential fight that unfolds for the rest of this game, as Ultra Prime look like they want to dance just a little bit around this river. They force Xiaofeng to use that Excel's impact defensively, but then he sends in a two-man impale. Only on the front line though, but Junhao's already popped the Crescent Guard. They find Fish 1 and catch him out as Baye will get that first kill. Another knockup lands on the Xiaofeng. He should go down. It's a double kill in for the Kaisa. Between Worlds from Haichao gets knocked up. There's another knockup from Xiaosha, and Baye could pick himself up a quadra kill. Only Zhuo remains. Will they give it over to him? Zhang's looking to chase him down, but Baye has no interest in the Penta. Instead, it's going to be the mid lane tier 2 and potentially the game.
It's the AD carry of LNG, and sure they lose their support, but they will gain a Baron in response, and the siege just got a whole lot meaner for the side of UP.
Their time is running out. They're looking dangerously close to dropping down to 0-4 to start off split number 3. The mid lane tier 3 does go down. Tier 2 in the bot lane should be the next target, as Ultra Prime can bide their time and closely wait for anybody on LNG to step too far forward and begin that engage.
Loss here, you're down 0-4. It's really rough for the first half of this split. You have to look for a Hail Mary, even if the chances are low. I mean, the chances are 0, literally 0, if you give up this elbow.
Get their way closer to that bot side river. And now a teleport comes in from Haichao. It's going to be a last-ditch effort. Zhuo looking to begin the engage. Magnus Storm onto Zhang, but he's just way too tanky. Pathmaker away is going to keep himself alive and still at half HP.
On the
and look at Xiaosha looking to try to cut everybody off. Headbutt Zhuo right into Zhang's arms, and on the other side, I think that Zika getting taken down by Baye. Already a 1-for-0, and this Kaisa still untouched on the back line. Zhang gets the kill on the Xiaofeng, and it's an absolute evisceration in the bottom lane here for Ultra Prime. 5-for-0 ace, and that winless streak has come to an end.
And 5 series, they finally manage. The two teams that rolled in the mud, one stands tall, the other one falls, and Ultra Prime will be your winners of this best-of-3, Grapes.
Not about how you start, it's how you finish this first round robin if you're Ultra Prime.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.